Hello and welcome to Geeks of the Round. We are talking Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm your host, Matt Moore, and we've got the usual crew of miscreants. Let's start with the left. How you doing, Charles?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good, and I gotta say last night's episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was probably the best episode of Season 2 so far, and I'm finding it very difficult that any future episodes will be able to top this one.
All right, okay. And how about you, Isaiah? What did you think of the episode?
Oh, I loved it. Just like Charles, one of the best episodes in the season so far, and I think it's gonna be better as time goes on because we're gonna get more crazy as hell storytelling and so much betrayal. I can't wait. I just can't wait for the good shit. Can't wait.
Awesome. All right. And last but not least, we have Lou Rod. Lou Rod, what did you think of the episode?
Well, folks, I thought this episode was just great. Very enjoying. Very, very grounded. And frankly, Melinda May has Sky's back to the end.
Yeah, to the very, very end. And we all love Sky and May.
And Isaiah, just out of curiosity, but where's your lower third?
Yeah, man. Even I have a lower third.
Well, because I'm black, I don't need a lower third.
No, but see, your thing is Limp Bizkit, so you always got to make sure you got a lower third going.
But one thing I wanted to say before we got into it, Isaiah, I know you said that during the progression of the rest of this season, it's going to get progressively better, which I do agree with you to a point. I just think that this episode was especially awesome and is going to be very difficult to top this episode for one simple thing: a living, breathing, kicking ass Kree on Earth.
Yes, and that was so awesome too.
Oh man, the second it was revealed that that guy was a Kree, I was like, Kree.
But you do realize that Sky's a Kree.
She's not Kree.
Well, Sky is half a Kree.
She's half a Kree.
No, Sky is an Inhuman. She's not a Kree.
Did you hear what the guy said? That Kree created
one second. First off, whoa, hold on, folks, hold on. Before we get into all of that, we have just a last-minute late arrival, Andy Babak. How you doing, Andy? We haven't seen you in a while.
What up, bitches? I'm back for a while.
Good evening.
Good evening.
What did you think of the episode?
I thought it was really good. It's been, since last week, it's been an emotional roller coaster, so it's been, I always have some tissues ready by my side in case something happens. But it's, no, but, I'm liking the fact that, because so many people kept saying that, oh, this, the Marvel universe is just so bright and all that. No. The cinematic universe can get dark, and we're seeing it right now happening on S.H.I.E.L.D. So, I'm impressed with what they're doing, and there's a lot of angst going on, and it's kind of like I was talking about this with someone today that they're kind of building their own civil war in a way, like within S.H.I.E.L.D. because it's basically becoming the same thing as before because we have two members that Coulson really didn't really check up on before letting them join the team.
Right. So it'll be very interesting.
Why is your camera so good, Isaiah? There's no pixels. The sunglasses are gone. I joined on a good night, apparently.
No, on my desktop.
But even that you're on your desktop, the bandwidth that you're getting off your father's Sprint phone is a lot better than what you were getting through your regular internet.
Okay, to be fair, it's still better than Whedon's. Ain't that right, Whedon?
I'm not gonna bite.
We're still
not gonna bite. No.
Attacking him.
That's because Whedon lives on the wrong side of the tracks.
Exactly. Remember that choo-choo train? It didn't go on his side.
The choo-choo train.
Kiss my ass, Matt. Go on, pucker up.
Am I wrong? Is it or is it not because you live on the wrong side of the tracks?
Hey,
Am I lying? Am I exaggerating?
Say Matt, just fuck right off. Yeah.
That means yes, folks. He's on the wrong side of the tracks.
All right, so back to the episode. Of course, we start out. Lady Sif ends up getting washed up on a beach without her memory, which I found a little amusing, considering how I got introduced to Jamie Alexander was from Kyle XY, which was an ABC Family TV show. where she was an amnesiac. She, both her and Kyle from that show, like, had no memory of their previous circumstances before that point. So it was just kind of cool. It was just kind of funny to see that again.
I liked her on that show.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Not enough people watch that show. I really liked it.
We ran for 4 or 5 seasons, right? You know, that's successful in its own. So regardless.
Yeah. I liked a lot of the family. I even watched Greek. Yeah, you can make fun of me, but it was fun. It was a fun show.
I don't even know what it is.
I know what Greek is. It was basically like a college-type TV show. Greek in regards to, like, sororities and fraternities. That kind of thing.
Wow, we knows that too? I'm surprised.
I never watched it, but I did hear about it. But
let's get back to Lady Sif punching that guy and sending him halfway across the beach. I thought that shit was funny as fuck.
Oh yeah, that was. You know what? It's the second that she started walking off, and then the guy was like walking. I was like, oh god damn it, you're gonna be that guy, and it's like you do realize that is Lady Sif, as in an Asgardian that would be able to kick your ass with only something as small as a freaking pinky. So
well, clearly didn't know it was her because she just came out of the
I know that.
like,
I was just waiting for the situation where it was going like, you're gonna get the crap kicked out of you.
That whole thing was, she's walking with a fucking sword. Why are you going to approach her anyway?
Exactly.
Hey, he was trying his best. He was trying to get something.
Maybe they thought she was coming from Comic-Con or something.
Well, no, there you go. I think the reason
Portuguese Comic-Con.
I think the reason why that they did not that he still went after her even though she had the sword is that when she first walked up to their campfire, they got all tense thinking that she was, because that's when they acknowledged the sword, and they were like, oh crap, is she gonna like kill us or something? And then when she just stood there and like started asking them a bunch of questions to answer the questions, then she started walking off, they no longer perceived her as a threat. So the guy got comfortable. And was like, you know what, I'm gonna hit that. No, I was going to hit you. And
you got hit all right.
Yeah.
Hey, can he at least try? Let him try though. Let him try it, because come on, it's Lady Sif.
I mean, you know what? I'm just waiting for somebody to go onto YouTube and upload something where it's just having that on repeat, where he tries to put his hand on her, and bam, 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 just constantly on repeat for like a 10-hour loop.
Right.
Okay.
Do you feel better now, Whedon?
I wasn't in a bad mood to begin with.
No, it seems like you needed to get that out of your system, and now you did, so... Yeah.
Who was Chris Tucker, by the way? Who was Chris Tucker? So he can tell the guy he got knocked the fuck out. Like, dude, you got knocked the fuck out. That's what we need. We need Chris Tucker, man.
It's the dude's dude just pushes him away and he hits the ground. It's going like, Chris, he shows up going, you just got knocked the fuck out.
There you go. That would have been so classic.
Chris Tucker on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Can you imagine that?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Nobody thought of the back of his helicarrier.
That'd be the funniest thing ever. Oh.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Okay, but anywho, moving on. One thing I wanted to mention about the Creed that Sif went up against. Any of you recognize the actor that played him?
Warehouse
13. Yeah, that's a guy from Warehouse 13. I'm forgetting his name, but
Eddie McClintock.
Never watched it.
His name is Eddie McClintock. He played
him.
He played Pete Latimer on Warehouse 13, and he was probably one of the best parts of that show.
Yeah, he was the comedy foil in it.
This episode was actually written by a writer from Warehouse 13, so it was kind of a little reunion in a way.
That's probably why Eddie McClintock was picked for that role, because the writer and the actor work together clearly.
Yeah.
So, it's happened before in show business.
That's good though.
It's not
That's very
surprising.
good.
Greg Berlanti joined with his ship over the Flash. You know, they did Dawson's Creek together, so.
Dawson's Creek's not bad though. Dawson's Creek had a nice theme song.
Never watched Dawson Creek, but anywho, back to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I would make fun of Isaiah for watching Dawson's Creek if it weren't for the fact that I also watched Dawson's Creek.
But no, I never watched it. I just never got into it.
Can we continue?
The thing that I liked, especially liked, is that after they had found Sif and then they found out like what happened to her, some kid with a cell phone was able to record the entire fight on a pier and upload it to Twitter.
Who would do that?
Yeah, that was funny.
I don't know what was funnier, him doing that to Twitter or just hearing Melinda May say Twitter. I
Twitter.
don't know
Yeah,
why.
you know, those are both equally
I
funny.
just
So,
laugh. I
like,
just laugh. It's like when a doctor on Doctor Who says like Twitter. It's kind of like that right because like for Melinda May, it's like you don't expect her to say things like Twitter or fun or like I want to smile and stuff like that. So like when she says something like human, it's kind. I don't know why. I just keep laughing my ass off. I'm like, I'm not supposed to laugh at this, but it just comes out.
Right. It's like,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
didn't really laugh at that per se because I mean, even though Melinda May is a bit of a hard ass and she doesn't seem to be the type of person to have an active online presence, um, I'm not.
Well, duh.
I'm still not surprised that she would know what Twitter is. So for her to say Twitter is not that hilarious to me. It's just she said Twitter. It's like saying.
I see it, Andy. I see it. I
Yeah.
totally. It kind of threw me off when she said it as well. I'm
Well,
like,
the-
wait,
Imagine
who?
if Melinda May was on Twitter, 0 tweets, 0 following, 200 million followers, one
Right.
favorite.
But no, it's
And
just.
then-
I mean, Melinda May saying Twitter is like me saying Twitter. Twitter.
Well,
So
there's one thing I have to say,
I can see how you kind of thought it was funny, but to me, I mean, I actually probably
Well,
overanalyzed it.
Melinda,
And
yeah, because Melinda May is just a lot of her. Like, if you imagine her on Twitter, like I said, 0
Okay.
tweets, 1 following, 200 billion followers, and 1 favorite.
no. She would have one tweet and she'd say, "Why in the hell did Coulson make me sign up for this shit?"
But look at it like this. Like, why would you post a video on Twitter instead of YouTube? That was
Well,
what
you
did.
can upload videos to Twitter, and people do it all the time, just like they upload videos to Vine and Instagram and all
Just
that.
that video was all HD version. Like, it was all nice and clean. Like, wow, it should be on YouTube, not
It's a
Twitter.
comic book world.
It was
Released
nice and
unbelievable.
In the comic book world, everything is in HD. Even the VHS is in HD.
It was nice
All
and
right,
clean.
I pose a question for you, Charles.
What?
I pose a question for you, Charles. How would you react if Melinda May started talking about selfies?
Okay, all right, yeah.
Oh Lord.
That I
Here
will.
we
That
go.
would happen. The
Really?
only time that would happen
That's
would be
basically the same vein in which myself and Aunt, like even hearing her talk about it is just like, that is not what you would expect from her.
Yeah, but it's still nice, though.
It's like what Colton said last week, like if she had, like that scene when they kind of tricked Hydra and so on, he said, well, if you had written the script for this plan, no one would be saying anything.
Basically.
Melinda May writing a screenplay like, Act 1, kick, the end.
Basically.
Oh my god, I need to make some memes out of this.
But we didn't touch on the fact that they were sparring, and that was actually
Yeah.
a good sparring match to where Sky was trying to control her ability and not let it out.
Yeah, which was really good, though. I really like that
Was
scene
it just
altogether.
me? Do you think May knew this whole time?
No.
She's
I don't think she would
Okay.
have known.
No, I don't
But
think.
she feels something's up.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think May knew it. Didn't know. I don't think May knew exactly what was going on, but she knew that Sky was hiding something.
Right, but at the same time, she's been hanging out with Nick Fury so long that she kind of.
Well, the thing is,
hang around with that.
for a character like May, who is a seasoned S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, who is great in combat, but is also especially good at reading people. So she would have been able to tell that Sky was hiding something from a mile away.
Right.
Yeah.
I did get surprised that when Sky was actually able to take her down for a second. I was like, wait, May must have just given her that. Like, because in what world would anyone in that team be able to take down Melinda? Like, I don't even think Mockingbird could do
Well, no,
it.
even if Sky did not hold back and just let it all out, there's no way in hell she would have been able to hurt Melinda May. She might have caused her to maybe bust her lip, maybe that, but at most it would just piss Melinda May off.
Well, if you're a good trainer, you
No.
can do anything. You can
The
do anything
only-
as a good trainer.
The only female character that could probably take down Melinda May would probably be Black Widow.
Yeah, pretty much. Or Mary Hill.
Well,
I don't think
I
Maria
was
Hill
going
would.
to say that. Maria Hill kind of kicks a lot of ass, too.
Yeah, but I don't think she's on Black Widow level.
oh
That's
no,
also true,
Black Widow is on Black Widow level, and that's about it. She's the only one on her level because she was trained by Russian Special Forces or some sort of secret thing.
KGB.
Hey now, Dottie could hang with Black Widow.
Hey, there
Dottie's
you go.
dead.
Oh,
Are you
Dottie.
sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
You
If she's
never know,
not
man.
dead, she's very, very old.
Oh no, she could be like in somewhere like in stasis, man. Stasis, remember? Winter Soldier, stasis.
Okay.
All right,
That's
so
Shield.
now we have the Kree with the truncheon, which I have no idea what the beep is a truncheon.
I thought
Anyone
they
know
were
what a truncheon is?
The
No.
memory baton. The memory
Let's-
eraser baton, or whatever
Hey,
it
I have
was.
an idea. Let's just call it 084 because none of us knows what the fuck is.
Hey,
It's a Thor hammer.
that was a poor excuse
Yeah.
for Thor Hammer.
It was so terrible. Like, wow. Even the real Thor would laugh at you. Like, yours is so small.
It's the red-headed step cousin twice removed of Mjolnir.
Dude,
Pretty
that
much.
shit looked like just two little pieces put together with a big ass screw going through it, and they just put a little handle on it.
It's like what? It's like, you know.
I
feel
kind of wonder. I'm a little curious that maybe whenever they were trying to come up with a concept art to be able to see how they'd be able to build this, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. This is just too difficult to design. Go in the back of the building and just mash some garbage together,
Right.
and then we got ourselves a
Right,
project.
pretty much that is stick too. Remember that a stick of the staff that was so awesome.
It's
And
like,
then
oh,
they-
what's this? Oh, that was like in somebody's toilet. Oh, okay. What about this stick? Yeah, that was also up my ass. Just smash stuff together.
Wow, you had to stick up your ass.
Whoa, that is so going
Hey,
in our.
hey, we wait till our secrets,
our
man. You got to our secrets
reel.
now?
So
Charles sticks up his ass.
Oh, shut up.
I suppose since I left, Charles became like the new sexual innuendo type of person and
What?
whatnot.
No. None
Yeah.
of
Yep,
those.
much.
yep,
Yeah.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. While you were gone, Charles admitted to rubbing honey butter all over his body
Oh my God, that
and
was
having
funny
the
as
dogs
hell.
come lick it off. Now he
Hey,
likes
guys.
to stick up his ass.
Ha
Kids, do not try this at home. It's dangerous.
God.
You might like it too much.
See, yeah, Matt's getting annoyed. Let's get back to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
No, I was getting annoyed at my internet because I heard almost none of the past 30 seconds, and I just caught up just as you were saying that.
Oh.
Man, would you like me to repeat?
Fuck, no.
Oh, I think we're
No.
good. I think we're good. All right.
I think
So yeah,
I think
so
my
Kree
surprise
ends up beating Lady Sif, which, by the way, I call BS on.
Yeah, I
Because
kind of
Lady Sif is like Thor level.
Yeah, like real Thor
And
level.
No. All right, you know what? I actually noticed that, but I actually kind of analyzed the whole thing. Is that if you all right? So Vintak is a Kree, which is the same race as Ronan the Accuser.
No one
and
cares
so-
about him.
And from what we remember from Guardians of the Galaxy, Ronan the Accuser was strong enough to be able to make Thor run for his money. That kind of stuff. I mean, Ronan the Accuser is very powerful, and it's already been
Then he
confirmed,
died.
not only in the MCU, but in the comic book universes, that Ronan the Accuser is considered to be one of the, I use it with quotation marks, immortals, meaning that they're an alien species that will eventually die, but they have a very long lifespan, and they also can take one hell of a beating. It takes
I
forever
wonder-
for them to be
I wonder
killed.
how true that is too.
And so
because-
I think I'm not done. It's just I think that just because Vintak was able to share the same, he's basically the same race as Ronan the Accuser. He's able to take on an Asgardian and provide a challenge to that Asgardian. I mean, if they're fighting,
Charles, to your theory, but do you realize there's probably levels to this shit, and
Right.
he's
No,
most likely a
you didn't
lower
let me
level Creed. He
Very
ain't gonna.
low.
He wasn't hanging with Lady Sif that well.
No,
he
no,
wasn't.
let me finish. Let me finish. Is that I think that even though Vintak may not have been as powerful as Ronan the Accuser, he's still strong enough to be a challenge for Lady Sif. But no matter how long the fight may last, Sif will come out on top at the end. Fuck off, Isaiah.
Now, my thought on that is that you can't have someone who Mockingjay ends up fighting.
Mockingbird.
And
Yeah, this is not
Mockingbird.
Hunger
I
Games,
keep
dude.
saying that. Fucking Hunger Games throws me off.
I know.
That Mockingbird can hang with, and Lady Sif can barely beat. Like there shouldn't be someone that is like right in between there.
Well, I
They
think
shouldn't have somewhat close to equal power levels.
Right.
That shouldn't be
I think the reason why I had an interesting theory why they did that is that we all know that Sif is an Asgardian and that Asgardians are naturally very, very strong, like godlike, compared to humans. But I think the reason why they set that scene up to where Mockingbird, I almost said Mockingjay, but Mockingbird was able to hold her own against him was to sort of a way to be able to show that humans can at least try to take on these aliens, even though they know that they have no chance in hell of beating them. And I think that scene was only intended to show the resolve of a human being, that they wouldn't give up no matter how much they were beaten.
But wait,
that scene was shown to show the resolve of Mockingbird's resolve with hand-to-hand combat with her two little batons.
And also,
before you continue, Isaiah, to the little hammer, if you kind of look at Ronin's big hammer, that explains to you the differences in their skill level.
right.
Because they kind of look...
Wait, why did you use Little Hammer? Why did you use Charles's nickname?
God damn it, Matt! What the hell?
But also to continue the whole Little Hammer nonsense. But
Isaiah's Big Hammer. We don't want to explain
Stop.
why.
I know, right?
Hammer
It's
time.
hey, there you go. Anyways,
But his hammer's is limp.
Hey, that's a good thing.
I was gonna ask you if things have changed here, but clearly it hasn't, so never mind.
But really quickly though, but you said Ronan the Accuser was a powerful warrior, which was true, but he's not really, in my book, powerful warrior.
He died. He died
Thank
hard
you.
from a
He did die.
dance off.
No. He died for only one reason: the
Dance
power
off.
gem. That's it. That's what killed him.
No, you know why he died?
No.
Because he couldn't dance his booty off. He couldn't do
can't
that.
dance,
Right. He couldn't hang in the dance-off.
Right, he couldn't dance.
You know what? Forget that whole dance off. I would never do a dance off.
But also,
Maybe you wouldn't win.
I
but also,
can't dance.
thank you,
Yeah, we
thank you for
know.
that point. But again, Ronan, you can't really use Ronan the Accuser and this creed to say that there can be combat like associable to the Asgardians, because that's a little bit unfair. So you're saying low level creeds can take on like a Thor or pretty much a Thor like god, which is not really true.
To combat that, Isaiah, think of the Kree as, well, similar to human beings. So they can exercise, they can learn how to do martial arts and combat skills and all that. So with training, every single Kree, however many there may be, every single Kree has the same capability to be as strong, if not stronger, than Ronan.
Well, okay, Isaiah.
Isaiah,
To go with Charles's point, this Kree here would need to go into the hyperbolic time chamber and train for 3 weeks straight to become Ronin power level.
Right.
Are you pulling a Dragon Ball Z here?
Oh, you know that too?
I think he is. I'm pretty sure.
But that makes sense.
It's over fucking 9,000.
No. I just think, and I think what also attested to Vintag being able to also hold his own against Sif was because of how agile he is. He was very physically active. He would be jumping around, spinning, and all that kind of stuff because it's misdirection and avoiding.
Charles, can I ask a very personal question, a deep personal question, and I mean it sincerely from my heart. Okay, are you ready for this? Do you just have a fucking thing for Creeds or what? It's like you're so fat. Like every time we talk about Creeds, like you will never shut up about them.
Because it's fucking Kree, dude. Because the last time we saw a Kree on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., he was dead.
Okay.
So is there something with the blue skin you like?
I just think it's awesome to see a Kree actually show up on Earth, which leads to more information for the Inhumans. That's why I was so happy.
Wait. Twilight Sparkle has blue skin, doesn't she?
Fuck off, Matt.
What about Avatar, dude? What about Avatar?
Charles, just admit it. You just have a thing for blue giant smurfs. You just want to do that.
Well, I do like the alien race, the Andorians from Star Trek, the blue skin with the antenna and the white hair.
Let me tell you something. My friends that are big Marvel fans and that love the Creed and so on, not even they get so horny about Creeds every time they talk about it like you do.
Yeah, because Creeds are not that.
I just think, I was excited. Fuck off, Andy.
Yeah, you sure were. You were excited.
Okay, this one, and it's off with one thing else. About the
Oh
Kree.
man,
The
he
Kree-
pulled out that 9,000 power level. That was beautiful.
Yeah, but again, the Kree are only known for technology and pretty much weapons and all that nonsense. They're not really known for combat. They're not really known for. They're good at combat, but not really as the Skrull. The Skrull are beyond powerful than the Kree. And the Kree, they're getting bad guys, but they're not really a big threat. Say like Ronan the Accuser, he was a pussy compared to Thanos. Thanos was a real person. He was a real badass for good reason.
But see, that's where that whole power level would have been great. Because when Ronan the Warrior was in front of Thanos, he would have said, "You're over 9,000," would have been awesome.
Well, the thing is, I don't think that was the on Sandor.
Isaiah,
Jesus Christ.
Isaiah, to say something about like what you were saying about the Kree being bad guys, I originally thought that, but in this episode with Vin Tak showing up saying that he actually came here to right a past wrong of the Kree Empire, I'm beginning to think that the Kree are just as diverse as humans, that not all of them are bad and not all of them are good.
No, because they are.
I don't think.
The Kree Empire can be bad because it's Secret Wars.
In the cinematic universe, I don't think they ever established that all the Krees are bad. I think that in Guardians, yeah, we saw like the first introduction of the Krees that they were bad, but I think that.
But he was a Kree fanatic.
Yeah, like you have he also had a thing for Kree decks, but the thing is just that in this MCU, I don't think they ever said. What?
But no. I just think that.
All I have to say,
I mean, hell, even in Guardians of the Galaxy, it was revealed that the Kree Empire overall signed a peace treaty with the Xandarians, and so it leads me to believe that they're actually not all hell bent on destruction of all their enemies. That they are actually just another society out there trying to just live.
And you know what's interesting though? We got
9,000.
we have this particular Kree saying they created half human Krees being, so that explains the whole mutant theory that they were created on S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right.
Leading into the cinematic universe.
So we might see Black Bolt down the road. I hope we do.
Well, we're not seeing we're not going to see. I promise you right now, Isaiah, we will not see Vin Diesel on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I know, but can I dream?
No, you can dream. Apparently, 50 years ago, black people were not even allowed to dream or anything. So no, let's go back to the Stone Age. No.
All right. Speaking of black people,
I have a serious point. I have a serious point to bring up. I do love the fact that they're sticking to the Inhuman origin from the comic. Because one of my friends, he was actually certain that they were gonna modify and update it because it wasn't modern enough. But I like that they actually, it was straight up from the comic books. Like Kree came to Earth as one of the planets and modified some humans to become Inhumans, weapons basically. So I like that they stick to that and that they didn't have to just do something new or different. I like it because it didn't need to be updated.
That was that whole storyline, and then when they opened up his case and you see that all 6 pillars were gone, so there's going to be a good fraction and a bad fraction, and we're going to see next week some of those bad ones.
Yeah.
Well, one of them has
fraction
been
or bad
destroyed.
faction?
Faction, fraction, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same shit.
Tomato, potato. I mean, tomato. Fuck it. So we know that one has been destroyed.
Potato. It's all the same. It's all the same.
Yeah, I'm hungry. So one has been destroyed. One is with the Gordon. So there's 4 remaining. Oh my god, it's like Infinity Stones all over again.
Oh goodness. Now we gotta. Okay, do we chase the Deathly Hollows or do we go out to?
Wow, you went that far. Wow.
Finish your theory, Matt. We chased the Deathly Hollows.
I forgot what they're fucking called. It's been so long.
Horcrux.
Wow.
Thank you. Or do we go after the Deathly Hollows or do we go after the Horcrux? That's basically what we got going on here.
But I do think that one of the crystals should be with the royal family, though. So that when we do get to the Inhumans movie, that maybe they can activate a specific group of Inhumans. because
You
they
think they
meant
would go that far with it?
well, they talked about Terrigenesis in this episode, and it's a huge part of the human mythology. So I would not be surprised if at least one of them. Like, I'm not saying that we're gonna find out that the family has one of them. When we get to the Inhumans movie in 2019, we will find out that the sixth Terrigen crystal was with them all this time because they, I don't know, had a thing for it.
Well, because they're the royal family and they could do whatever they want.
Yeah, like it would make sense for them to have at least one because it's like because I'm sure there's more than just six Terrigen crystals because like the Creeds were like, no, let's create six of them and just hope we all get them back.
You know what I would find funny is if they opened up that crate again and
Twitter.
like pulled up the first layer and realized, oh, there's some more down here.
Right.
Oh, like here's another six. Oh, and look, there's another six under that.
Well, they probably didn't get that far because Sky was too busy creating an earthquake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mass
Well,
destruction.
Yeah. I do like what they're doing with Sky, though. How they're evolving
Speaking
her.
of Creed for the past half hour, let's talk about Mac
Oh yes.
and
my,
Hunter
my
and
chocolate bear.
Mockingbird. Bird.
No, it's
No,
J.
Bird.
That was Mocking Jay.
It's the J.
No, just stick to
Or
Mockingbird.
Jaybird. That was Jaybird. Or Big Bird. It's Big Bird. It's Big Bird. There you go. It's Big
No,
Bird.
let's just call Jennifer Lawrence.
Early in the episode, I was relatively convinced that they were Hydra. I was in the early part of the episode. I'm all like, okay, she's dedicated to S.H.I.E.L.D. Like that's what Hunter was saying to her was she was so dedicated to S.H.I.E.L.D. that maybe she was lying and she actually was Hydra, and that was just part of her cover. But then later on, she was having a conversation with Mac, where it became very obvious that that was not the case. That they're not Hydra. So what the fuck is going on here? I don't think it's Stark anymore.
I think
really don't think it's Stark anymore.
I think they're actually forming a support group for people like Charles that has a big thing for Krees.
And a tiny hammer.
Yeah, tiny hammer.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure Mag doesn't have a tiny hammer, but I think that what I actually hope that you're doing that in this show, and I know it's far-fetched, stop laughing, I'm so serious about this. I hope and think there's a possibility that there are actually creating the West Coast Avengers. They're not going to call them the West Coast Avengers, but I do think that they're forming some type of group.
That'd be cool.
Okay.
Well,
that would actually be kind of awesome.
Yeah, like, of course they wouldn't say West Coast Avenger, but like, you would kind of get the idea because, Mockingbird is leading that group. So,
that's true, too.
Yeah, and I hope it is because it's like, Infinity War, when it comes, I think they should have as many teams as possible, and I do think that it would be cool to have a team established through this show. Let's not just have the Netflix shows be the one to create a team. Let's have S.H.I.E.L.D. do it too, because you have Mockingbird, you have Quake, you have Melinda May, and you have Coulson, an Avenger as well. Maybe they're recruiting members all over the place, and I hope that's the case. Now, it's a little far-fetched, but I do think that if they really want to connect to the bigger Marvel Cinematic Universe, that they should definitely go with this. Like, they shouldn't be like, no, we've just been putting together a new S.H.I.E.L.D. and whatnot. I will seriously flip out if that's the case. Like, no, we just wanted to make a better S.H.I.E.L.D. for you.
Yeah.
I think that would be good though.
I mean, I still feel I'm gonna stick with my theory that she's either working for Stark or Maria Hill.
I think she's working for the Inhumans.
No, she's working for the Inhumans. She's literally working for either Maria Hill or Stark.
But I was wondering,
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll find out. And who knows? Maybe they're not working for any of those. Maybe they are working for the bad guys, just not on purpose. I mean, maybe they're being.
Maria Hill is working for Stark.
We know that Maria Hill works for Stark.
Working for Hill or
oh no.
But
yeah, so saying if they're either working for Hill or Stark doesn't make any sense.
It can make sense because she could have her own agenda. People do have their own agendas behind the scenes for working for people.
Right.
That's part of corporate America.
Corporate America.
But so how about that last scene though at the end when Mac just takes down. Like, I'm sorry, I kind of laughed when Mac took down Hunter. I was just like, yeah, I'm fine with this.
That was
I
just
don't
too
like it.
easy.
That was like fun as hell.
Well, Mac is like a fucking beast. He's
And
a
Coulson
beast.
says so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Touche.
Yeah, Coulson like straight out said like that may violence may not be your thing, but I saw you and you're a beast.
You're kind of like a
Yeah,
beast all
really.
the time.
He choked out Hunter.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny too. I thought he was gonna kill him. I'm like, he's gonna kill Hunter?
See,
That's
he
so
would have
cool,
been
though.
so great as Luke Cage. I'm seriously like, even though I'm sure Mike Coulter will be fantastic as Luke Cage, I think Henry Simmons, who plays Mac, would have been a great Luke Cage.
He could be Power Man. Hey, you have Luke Cage and
Power
Power
Man
Man.
is the same. But Power Man is Luke Cage is the same thing. You
That is
moron.
true. However, they got two Luke Cages out there. One's Power Man and one's actual Luke Cage. Yeah, it's true. Look it up, folks.
Okay, Mr. Limp.
Mm.
Hey, that's why you like me so much. You like my lip biscuit so much because I'm always right.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Matt.
Yeah, I'm just kind of
Catching up.
Yeah.
You're trying to
No,
understand what the fuck is going.
yeah,
That's
basically. All right, so let me see. What else did we have? The whole Mac thing. We had, of course, Fitz and Simmons with their little thing because, of course, Fitz knew about Sky. So when everyone else figured out about Sky, Simmons realized that Fitz knew all along. And I don't think she kind of realized, like, he tried to tell her exactly how much of a hypocrite she was being.
Right.
But I don't think she I don't think it dawned on her.
Right, because she's a
Yeah,
hypocrite herself.
Yeah, I'm getting concerned because they're kind of ruining Simmons for me because, like, she wants to kill, like, the targets. Now, like, last year, a scientist is not supposed to be behaving like this. And I'm like, okay, that girl needs to get either laid or some seriously psychotherapy or whatnot.
I kind of agree with that too.
She totally needs to get laid with Mockingbird. I think Mockingbird and Simmons.
That'd be good.
Simmons
I do
totally has a crush for Mockingbird.
Hey, that's all good by me too.
Well, I'm not. Well,
Okay.
You mean it from a dirty perspective? I'm actually thinking about a beautiful perspective, but
Same difference here.
Yeah, my thought is that Simmons has not been the same since this entire season. I think ever since she infiltrated Hydra, that she just has not been herself.
Right. And
She was one
so
of the best.
Which
She's
is
one of the.
because
She was.
Fitz and Simmons they were
thieves.
an integral part of the first season,
right.
and it's that dynamic just isn't there anymore, and it's been over half a season and it still hasn't come back.
Well, it kind of makes sense in a way because when you go through something like that, like they did in the finale, and then they've been separated for a while, it's you can't just go back to like it used to be. It's like if I may borrow a little scene from Arrow from a few weeks ago. Felicity points out that, well, Oliver, you die. You can't just think that you can come back after, everything that we did in the city while you were gone. So it's like, they can't just go back and be like, let's be British scientists and say wibbly wobbly and stuff like that. It's just that they need to, they have some healing to do. And I'm not sure what they're doing, what the showrunners are aiming to do with Fitzsimmons. Like, if they're actually, I'm getting to the point where I think one of them will actually die by the end of the season. And I would not be surprised if it's Simmons.
I don't think so because I
I don't think any of them will die neither.
Yeah, I think one's gonna be split up.
No, actually, I'm gonna have to agree. Is that they either need to repair this friendship, or they need to kill one of them off.
I don't think the friendship should be repaired.
And I hate to say that. I hate that I have to say that because I love Fitzsimmons, both as a duo as well as individual characters, but Simmons, like, she's creeping me out. Like, the fact that she just wants to kill people now and take them down. I'm like,
that's kind of weird.
Is this? Yeah, but like, yeah, I get like she went through something horrible, but like, no one gets a death loss like that so quickly.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, it was great that Fitz was actually sticking up for Sky and pretty much her kind as well. It's like, well, we gotta protect Sky. No, we gotta protect Sky from us. Like, that's kind of fucked up. You are dicks. Every last one of you, even you, Simmons. That's kind of cold. And like Matt said,
and when she said,
I hate hating on Mac because Mac is a good person,
Yeah.
except for his xenophobia. Except for the xenophobia, he is a good person. But anyone who's not human, fuck them. Who's not 100% normal, fuck them. And that's how he sees it. And you know what? Like, in this world, that's ridiculous.
There was a line in this episode when Simmons says to Fitz that but Sky is my friend. It's different. I'm sorry, I didn't really believe it because last week she made it seem like that whoever it was, like even if it was her own goddamn mother, she would have taken them down.
Yeah, pretty much. And also, go ahead.
So when she said well with Sky it's different, like no, I couldn't believe it.
Right.
And I don't think if she even believed herself for saying that. I think she actually was like, I'm lying so hard right now, and I'm trying to think that have we missed something this season for Simmons to basically snap? Because it's like they're kind of making it look like no, this is season 3 right now. Simmons has a reason to be psycho nuts right now, but I don't know. It's getting out of hand a little bit because once again, you don't get a lust for death so much so quickly after. Okay, she almost died, but that should make you fear death even more. But she's now on the other side of no, let's kill these Inhumans. Let's not give them a chance. She even suggests that take down the target first, then ask them the questions.
Right, I was like, damn, you're kind of cold.
Simmons would have never said that, and I think really now that I'm talking about it, I'm getting more upset about her.
Yeah, and also I think what they're doing, and also Marvel itself, because since they can't use mutants, they can use Inhumans, and so they're going to use the same struggles that mutants go through. They're going to use it for the people who are half Inhuman and half human. So that's what the storyline's going to be going down to, like pretty much, like Matt said, xenophobia. And pretty much people taking sides like, oh, we should kill them off. No, we should help them, not just kill them off. That's just wrong. And that's really fun that kind of pissed me off with the whole conversation with the team and Fitz. Like, everyone's talking real bullshit. Like, what are you talking about? That's Sky. She needs our help. She can't control her powers. Yeah, but we need to pretty much keep her under wraps.
We need protection. We are the ones who need protection from her. And damn, when they all realized that she was standing there the whole time, mad and.
That hurt me. It really did.
I was thinking, at that moment, the second Max started talking, I'm all like, I fucking betcha. And sure enough, there she was.
Yep.
You know what I feel like? This feels a lot like Willow to me. I don't know what season it was, but there was a season of Buffy when she kind of no, wasn't it season 6 when she started to snap a little bit after she brought Buffy back from the dead?
No, that was the musical episode was season 5, so she was brought back to the dead at the beginning of season 5. So
no,
it
she
probably
died.
would have
No,
been
season
season
5.
5.
No, she died in season 5 because that's when WB canceled the show. Season 6 that's when she came back because it was on a different channel then.
Oh wow.
Yeah, episode 22, season 5, death, gift. That was when she died. The next episode, season 6, that's when she came back from the dead. And I remember specifically throughout that season that Willow kept getting darker and darker, similar to how Simmons did it.
You're right. That's Joss Whedon for you too. He'll make things a little bit more darker.
And this writer that wrote this episode, he is a Whedon writer. He did Buffy and Angel and Arrow and now S.H.I.E.L.D. So this kind of explains it a little bit.
True.
I thought she was leaving the group, but she ended up just locking herself up somewhere.
But I think Sky even realized that that she's a danger to the world itself. So I think she knows that I need to stay with these people for now, till we can get this sorted out. Because she's not going to do anyone a favor by going out there. And then if she freaks, like Mintag said, you could take down buildings at some point.
Right.
Will she get gloves?
Gloves? How
To
the
help
hell?
control her powers.
Oh, you mean like those things she has in the comics?
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know what? I would not be surprised if that shows up later in the season.
That'd be
You
cool
think,
though.
you think that's how maybe Simmons will redeem herself, is by helping her create gloves?
Oh, you know what? I like that. If she does that, then we're good. I will forgive her for, like if she decides to go back to the Simmons that would actually build something to help her friend or even a stranger. You know what? I'm gonna let this one pass then. I will forgive her for, the things she's said and done this season, and I will be like, okay, you know what? She's back. Now let's just get Fitz and Simmons back together, and we're good.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Same
like
here.
that.
'Cause
I
But
like
see,
that. That was
that whole dynamic there, I don't know if they can repair their problems.
I
It
don't
just
think
seems
so.
like their problems, because this whole season they've been going like back and forth. She's trying, but it's deeper for him because of the fact that he confessed his love for her, and she was like, I don't see you like that.
no. She was a girl that was like when the boyfriend tells you I love you, and she's like, thank you, good night, and then like, I'm spot on tonight. Matt, why are you so quiet? Are you ashamed?
No,
Are you ashamed of
I'm so quiet because my internet sucks tonight, and everything is
Wow.
digitized.
But we hear you perfectly.
Yeah, I'm not hearing you guys perfectly. A lot of it is coming in and out. But in any case, we covered just about everything in this episode. Is there anything else we want to cover?
But in any case, I missed that.
Nope.
It was a good
We're good.
episode.
Yeah,
It
Yes,
was.
yes, it was.
It was good.
I'm looking forward to watching that massacre that we're gonna see next week.
Oh, I can't wait.
Blair Underwood as Melinda May's ex-husband. I'm
Yeah, I didn't see
sorry.
that coming.
The woman knows about Twitter. She had an ex-husband. It's so fascinating to me. Next time I want to see her say I like pizza, if she says I like pizza, seriously, I will be on the floor being like, I'm mind blown. If she says over 9,000, that's gonna be the best episode of television ever. He says to Colson, like, Colson, the power level is over 9,000. And then everyone in the S.H.I.E.L.D. team comes in the room, they're like, over 9,000!
Oh, God. No, you need Vegeta for that. You need Vegeta. Because this is so priceless.
No. We just need Whedon because Whedon thinks Ronan and this low-level peon are the same level to take on Thor.
Right, like, nah, they're not.
I'm sure Whedon is probably he's probably doing a Kree right now. Okay, that was evil by me.
Wow.
So do we have any wild speculations?
Well, we kind of touched on our speculations.
Okay, good.
Now I have a speculation. Is he doing the Kree with or without a condom?
I would hope that he's doing it with a condom because no one wants blue dick. Oh, wait. Let's be honest. It's not blue dick. It's blue, hole. Because he's receiving that giving. Yes, thank you.
A plainness?
Blue bum.
That's what meaning blue balls means now.
Can you imagine a Kree twerk? They will look good twerking because they have blue bums.
See, while he's doing his Kree, he's listening to Creed in the background play some music.
and also doing the Kree NPR podcast.
All right, so my name is Matt Moore. You can check out our new website at www.geeksoftheround.com. We actually have a Rio website. You can check us. See, Andy, you need to catch up. You need to keep up with these things.
Matt, don't forget about the voicemail.
I don't remember the number.
I'm on the website right now. I can see
I know
if
it's
I can...
801.
Yeah, it's
I have the
801.
number.
I don't know the next three digits.
I have the number. 801 609
GOTR.
487.
Yes. So you can leave us a voicemail, and then we can put you on the show if you say things that are actually relevant. Or you can leave us funny voicemails, or you can leave us awful voicemails, and then we'll block your ass because it's Google Voice and we can do it. And of course, youtube.com/geeksaround. Like us, subscribe us, all that other fun stuff. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Peace.